Hello everyone and welcome to the 69th video on the channel. And if you already read the title and thumbnail, you guessed it, this is the Waifu Tier List. There's a lot of characters for us to explore, so let's not dilly-dally, shall we? To start off, I already put all the small characters are here for not for consideration, but I would like to add one more. One more is Aloy. Now why am I adding Aloy for not for consideration? Simple, because Aloy is not from this game originally, and I have to confess I did not play Horizon Zero Dawn, so I do not know much about Aloy. Characters here will be mostly judged on their appearance and personality. Starting off with Amber. Amber, the Crimson Outrider, is a very pretty character and I feel like she's gonna be a great waifu to have, so I'll put her in A tier. Nothing too spectacular, but a very solid fit. Barbara, one of the sisters of the Church of Favonius and idol of Mondstadt. Your Barbara would take care of you if you are into that, and she is pretty cute. I will put Barbara in B tier. Captain Beidou. Although I think Beidou is a pretty lady, she's not much of my style, I gotta say. Plus, being a pirate out in seas is not much my style, so I'll keep her in C tier. The first protector of Aru village, Candace. Now Candace, I think she is very pretty, and her fierceness is something to admire, so I'll take her off C and put her on B tier. Collei. Now Collei, I think she is very innocent and very young, so I will not put her in the waifu material, to be honest. I would much rather be friends with Collei, but still she is very pretty and I'll put her in B tier. Next up, we have the fierce fire lioness of the Adamites, Dia. Now Dia may not be a great character to play with in the game due to she being underpowered. However, look at this girl. She's so fucking hot and so fierce, no wonder she's called the lioness. Dia will earn her first S tier. Now we have Eula. Now I know that a lot of people like Eula. I also like Eula. She looks very nice. If you were to be with her, you will have to keep listening to her say vengeance will be mine, and that will take her off S tier for me. So Eula, you get the A tier together with Amber. Faruzan is a very talkative character and she likes being called Madame Faruzan and this and that. However, she strikes me more of a tsundere and I think he looks like Hatsune Miku, and that at least puts her in B tier. Now Fischl. Fischl I know a lot of people don't like because also she's very talkative, she keeps talking in her princessan voice, let's just say that. But I think Fischl is a very interesting character, and I'm not gonna lie, she may not look like it, but she reminds me of the Crimson Demons of the Konosuba series, so I'll put her in A tier. Now if you've followed this channel for any length of time and you've seen me talk about Ganyu, you know this is an easy S tier for me. I know Ganyu is a lot about work, but to be honest, I am biased towards Ganyu, so I'll put Ganyu on top of S tier. Now the 77 director of the funeral parlor, Hu Tao. Look at this girl, she is so fucking pretty. She is very nice, very cheerful. How could you say no to Hu Tao? Hu Tao will also get an S tier. Now Jin suffers from a similar problem from Ganyu, she is overworked. However, Jin is merely human and I am not biased towards Jin, so Jin will get a B tier. Next up on the chopping block we have Ayaka. Now I think Ayaka is very nice, she is known as the princess of Inazuma, but to be honest, I don't like Hu Tao's hair, I don't like overall how she looks. Neither her new outfit or her classic outfit, so for that reason I'm not putting her in S tier, but however, she is a very nice character, very attentive, and I will put her in A tier. Next up we have this purple cat here, Keqing. Now Keqing is very nice character, she is very considerate of everyone, but I think Keqing is not as pretty as the girl sitting on S tier, so I'll put her in A. Next up, the Neko girl, Kirara. Although we don't have anything on Kirara just yet besides her image, Kirara seems to be a very pretty and cute cat girl, so I'll put her with the fake cat girl, Keqing. Next up, the Tengu General Kujo Sara. Now Sara, if you look at her, she is all about Raiden. And if you want someone to be your waifu, I better expect her to not put anyone above myself and her. So I feel like Sara would put A on top of everyone. Although she looks very smoking hot, I will have to put Sara in A tier. Next up we have Kuki Shinobu, the most responsible member of the Arataki gang, and probably the only responsible one, to be fair. Now I don't have any complaints about Kuki Shinobu, but again I don't think she is S tier material, so I'll put her in A. Now we have the Somnambulist Sumeru scholar, Layla. Now I think Layla is very pretty, very cute, very smart. Her only problem really is that she doesn't sleep much, but that is not much of a problem for our consideration today, so I think Layla deserves S tier. Next up we have the original Onesama of Genshin. Lisa, the librarian of the Knights of Favonius, gets her job very laid back contrary to Jin. And she's also very nice, if you get what I mean. So Lisa, of course, will go to S. Lumine doesn't really have much of a personality in the game because she is made to reflect us. However, I will judge Lumine based on her appearance. Lumine is very cute, her outfit is very nice, so I'll be judging her on appearances alone. And on appearances alone, I think she is A tier. And now for Mona, the astrologist. Now Mona, I have nothing to complain about Mona. Mona is gonna go straight to S tier. She's very pretty, she seems very powerful. The only problem with her is that she can't control her money very well, but that is not much of a problem for my considerations. Now for Nilou. Nilou is a great dancer, she's very pretty, I like her hair a lot. Her outfit is very nice, her personality is even nicer, and I think Nilou deserves S tier. Although I don't have anything to complain about Ningguang, I also don't think she is S tier material, so again we'll have to put her below S, but my question is, am I going to put her on A or B? Now Ningguang is a very powerful character in the world of Genshin, and I think having a powerful waifu is very nice, and I will put Ningguang on A tier. Next up, the Maid of Favonius, Noelle. Now Noelle is a very sweet character and very pretty, and I really don't have anything to complain. Noelle, I think, is the closest one to be the perfect wife material in the game. So Noelle again will earn S tier. Now we have Inazuma's ruler A. Although the Raiden Shogun puppet seems to be cold on her approach to people, A seems to be a little bit warmer and nicer to everyone around her. However, she is very fierce when she needs to be, and those are great characteristics. I'm putting A in S tier. Rosaria may look very nice, but I think Rosaria getting off all days just to fight some random bandits is kind of a downside, and to be honest, Rosaria got nerfed. So I'm considering putting Rosaria on B or C tier. I'll put her in C tier for now, but I'll rearrange the tier list at the end. Next up, Kokomi. Kokomi is the strategist of the Watatsumi army and Grand Priestess of Sangonomiya. Kokomi looks very cute, but I don't think she is very hot like the girls we have here on S tier, so I'll be putting her in A. And Shenhe might be a cryo character, but in my opinion she is one of the hottest ones in the game. But in my opinion, she's a contender for the hottest one. Pairing together with that, Shenhe has quite a nice personality, and I'll put her in S tier. Sucrose, the bioalchemist of the Knights of Favonius, seems to be more interested in her experiments than on people. However, I can't blame her, this is just the way she is. However, I also don't have much interest in Sucrose, so I'll be putting Sucrose in C tier. Greatest chef of the playable characters in Genshin, and probably all of the fact, Xiangling will bring you great benefits even if it is just her cooking. However, Xiangling is also pretty cute, and I think this deserves at least a B or A tier. Let's put her in B for now. Now for the character that I think is the worst in actual gameplay mechanics, but gameplay mechanics is not a consideration here. Xinyan. Xinyan looks very great in my opinion, not as great as the S tier characters, but she is also the rock and roll musician. If I'm going to disregard her voice acting for the English version of the game, I am going to put Xinyan in A tier. Next up, Guji Yae. Now Yae Miko is a very pretty character, very hot. However, I seem to not have much interest when it comes to her personality. I know Yae Miko has a lot of simps, but I am not one of them. But still, I think she deserves A tier. Yanfei, the greatest lawyer in all of Tevat, and part illuminated beast, I think the combination of her wrist plus her drip earns her at least an A tier. Now if you've seen one of my thumbnails for my channel, you know that Yelan is one of my favorite characters to put on thumbnails. I think Yelan looks very stylish, her hair looks very nice. For that reason, of course, Yelan will go to S tier. Now Yoimiya. Yoimiya I have zero complaints about. She's the nicest character in all of Genshin Impact. And she's also very pretty and she looks like Kohaku from Dr. Stone. So Yoimiya, easy S tier. Now for Yunjin. Yunjin has a great singing voice, but apart from that I do not vibe with her at all, so I'll put her in C tier. Now for a little bit of magic for organization. Now here we have the final version of my tier list. Besides just moving some characters around, I decided to put Lumine to spearhead B tier because Lumine doesn't really have a personality as much, but she is very cute. And I also moved Candace to A tier because I think Candace has some very nice qualities to her and I really don't have much bad stuff to say about her. But that is all for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the 69th video on the channel. Check out one of the videos that will appear on your screen shortly. Subscribe, like and comment for more videos. I'll see you in the next one.